Hey, Maya. So this week, I don't know what you've been doing for the last 2 weeks or even if you've been here, but um, if you want to start something new and if you are up for a challenge, which I think you might be, this piece that I want to show you, it's called Blackbird. It's a Beatles piece that you might be familiar with, is much more challenging than what you've done in the past. But I don't think it's out of your grasp. And it's a really beautiful piece, and it uses some finger picking, which I don't know that we've done before. So what I'm going to do is play you a passage from this piece, and then I'll show you how to approach it. So this is how it goes. Repeats that. Oops. Sort of goes on and does some other stuff, but it'll probably take several weeks to be able to get that whole thing down. So right now, I'm just going to show you the very first phrase of what I just played. We're also going to have to talk a bit about the right hand, which we haven't talked much about. So your right hand, your thumb is P, your index finger is I, middle is M, and this one is A. It spells out Pima, P-I-M-A. We're going to use those to pluck specific strings. On this particular piece, you're actually only going to need, I think, two of those fingers, your P and your M. So P is going to cover strings 6 and string 4. It's always going to be alternating, although you're going to be playing playing some different things. Oh, actually, wait, I take that back. So it's going to alternate between 6 and 3, and then sometimes it'll be between 5 and 3. So then M is going to cover string 2. It's just going to play in between. So on beat 1, the first note, I sent you a link to the tab for this piece, so you'll be able to look at it that way. So the first pair of notes, you have the 3rd fret of the 6th string here, which you'll play with your 3rd finger. And then you also have the open 2nd string. They play simultaneously. So your thumb, when you pluck, so more right hand stuff. Your thumb is going to go straight down like that. You don't want it to go away from the guitar or anything. Here, let's see if I can get a different angle. So you don't want it away. You want it just straight down toward the higher sounding strings. And then I, M, and A, in this case just M, is going to pluck, let's see also if I can get a better view of this. It's going to pluck straight back toward, it's going to go across the strings like that. So you don't want to pluck away from the guitar. You also want all of the movement to come from this knuckle right here. So you don't want your hand or your wrist to move at all. Oops, let's see if I can get a better view. Notice my hand isn't moving at all. It's totally stationary. It's just this knuckle is moving and enabling my finger to pluck the string very gently. So after you have those first two notes, then you pluck the open 3rd string. Then the next chord is going to be open 5th string and the 1st fret of the 2nd string. And again the open 3rd string. So far we have. And then the 3rd chord, you're going to, with the 1st finger, play the 2nd fret of the 5th string and the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Pluck those together, and again the open 3rd string. And you'll notice my thumb is the one that's grabbing all these open 3rd strings. So the thumb does the majority of the work for this piece. The next thing that happens is you slide all the way up to frets 10 and 12. So the 1st finger on the 5th string will grab the 10th fret, and the third finger will grab the 12th fret on the second string. So the same set of strings that you were playing on the previous chords, you just slide it all the way up. I don't know if your guitar has this, but most guitars have a double dot right on the 12th fret. You can sort of see mine there. So that helps you to sort of be able to make that huge leap all the way up here. This one, once it gets to this chord, the plucking pattern changes a little bit. You first pluck them together like the others, and you pluck the open third string after that. But then you pluck the second string, fifth string, second string, third string, second string, fifth string. So that whole thing will sound like this. So it's 5 and 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 3. So here's what that whole phrase is going to sound like. And I forgot to mention, you do that chord twice in a row, as you just heard. So that's one phrase, and then that's the second. So for this week, all I want you to do is practice what we just did. And that will be it. And so you'll have the tab at home to work on. If you have questions about fingerings, just sort of use the fingerings that I sort of mentioned in the video, and you can also see what my fingers are doing for this. I'm going to play very slowly just the plucking pattern on this high chord. Let me get a better angle, I guess, this way. No, I do this. No, that doesn't help. I do this way and this way. Okay. Cool. So you have all of that stuff now to work with. So yeah, I hope you have fun with that. And if you have another piece that you are even more excited about than this one, then we can put this one aside next time if you're really eager about that one, and we can start the other one instead. So have fun with that, and we'll see you next time.